So the tree's been holding a pretty steady 0.5 to 0.7 EMF. Ghost box session is up. Let's see what we got. I actually have a better plan for the ghost box. I want to make sure you guys hear it. There it is. And we're gonna blast it to this bad boy. You see that? Let's get that speaker away from there. You see how the EMF spiked because of the speaker? Okay. So my name's Jonathan. Could you tell me your name? What's your name? What'd you say? Is this your family cemetery? Do you mind me being here? So can you give me a name? Speak loud and clear. What'd you say? Do you want me to walk around a little? What'd you say? What is it? What I'll do is I'll walk around. And if I get close to you and you want to talk to me, you just let me know your name, okay? Speak as loud as you can, okay? Are you a Rupp family member? What time of day is it? Is it day or night? Daylight? Can you see the sun? Do you have a name? Yeah? Would you like me to turn this off? So the speaker is great for just overall output, but I'm not able to hear clearly what some of the things they're saying, and some of them are coming out clear. How about this? I'm going to walk, and if you want me to stop somewhere, say stop, and I'll stop and we'll talk, okay? Remember, just tell me to stop. What'd you say? Huh? You want me to stop? So some of the things you say, I'm having trouble hearing them. I know the device that we're working with isn't ideal, but one good word will mean the world to me. And if you want me to stop and talk to you, I will. So if you say stop, I'll stop for you. Okay, that sounded close enough to me. Are you a woman? What is your name? Is one of these your grave? Are you Anne? Are you Warren? Are you Zabina? Devina? Yeah? So I think if I did an EVP session, even though we're outside, I feel like you would speak to me. Would you like me to turn this off to speak to you? I'm not leaving. I want to stay at least another hour. Is that fine with you? All right, we're going to reset some of the things on the ghost box. While I'm doing that, I'll give you guys a nice view of the cemetery. There you go. This is a better view. So give me a second. Let me set that stuff up. Oops, wrong thing. So check this out. Your EMF down on this end is still reading 0. RF, since I'm currently uploading those videos, is still active. No EF. So a lot of those other EMF detectors, I forgot what the name of it. It's the typical one that you see with the lights on it. If you had that out here right now and you didn't have proper backup, that thing be flashing all over. Now, it'd be up to you to understand that, you know, your RF detector or your RF frequencies are coming through your phone. That'd be up to you. But a lot of people may not look too much into that. So it's good to have these things that show those 3 lines, because we all want to see something paranormal, but the last thing we want is to operate off of false positives. And you know, I'm over here using like a spirit box, and a lot of people hate spirit boxes, and I can understand, because a lot of times when you see how those things interact, they go in cycles. And if you time them, you could probably time out the cycles and see when the cycles are going to come, when you're going to start getting answers from a spirit box. And I agree, a lot of it might be a bunch of BS. But speaking from experience, I've gotten some super clear answers that are both intelligent and in context for what I'm asking over a spirit box. So it's up to you as a paranormal investigator and researcher to really understand what you want. Do you want to take the chance and deal with these false positives and maybe have some evidence that in the long run you find out is rubbish? Or do you just want to be more diligent and really throw away about 75% of what you're finding because it's not in context? Do you want answers that are in context, that make sense and sort of prove that the device works? Or are you just going to put any damn response out there that you get? Context means a lot. Same thing with EVPs. I mean, some of them are super clear and they're out of context. Great, run with it. But if you're getting EVPs and all they're saying is your damn name or devil or demon and they don't have any context to anything, you got to think about, do you want that? I know for one, I'm preaching. I know for one here, as a paranormal investigator and researcher, I want things that make sense. I want things that show there's some relationship with it to the device I'm using, and that I'm not just being that hopeful investigator hoping that I get anything. Even being out here messing with this stuff, you know, I might get trash, but it's an experience. All right, so I didn't like the output of that device I was using, or that speaker I was using just now, so I went back to tried and true. You want to see my settings? We're doing FM 150 ms, and we're going to sweep it. See, I like the responses already. All right, I feel like this is better. Let's try this. This is the basic setup here, you guys. My zipper went to shit, but that's okay. Sir, who are you? So I feel like I saw a man over here. Could you tell me your name, sir? Were you a Union soldier? It looks like he's in uniform. Yeah, he looks like he's in uniform. Sir, could you say something? He's not staring at me. He's staring at a grave. He's right here. He's right here, and he's staring towards this way at a grave. Hands are sort of at his waist. His lower dantian. Look at this one. Sorry, I'm like squirrel, but look at that. All right, sir, I'm back on track. Is there a grave you're staring at over here? It's a grave. This one's, I'm being drawn right to this one here. Who is this person? Who? Judas? I felt like I just got the same answer twice. Is this the grave you're staring at? Who is this person to you? Was it a wife? Was it a sister? Mother? Did you go off to war and didn't get a chance to come home and say bye? You know, if it helps, I was in the military. I was in the Air Force, which was originally the Army. Are you walking somewhere now? Here, I'll follow you. Yep. Yeah? You're welcome. So, what I saw was he was over here. Now he's walking sort of this way. Are you the caretaker of these graves? Is this your family plot? Is there anyone else here with you? I fully believe if I came here at night, I would catch all kinds of things on the camera. So as of right now, I see people standing up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who are all these people here? I'll ask again, who are all these people here? Do you know these individuals? Sure. Could you tell me one of their names? I'm going to keep going. The video's going over 10 minutes like I wanted, but I'm going to keep going. Whose grave is that? You're pointing at another grave, so this might be all my imagination. This is my problem right now with my mediumship abilities. I've gotten validation on quite a bit of things, but I have to believe what I'm seeing. So he came up here, and he's pointing at a grave up here. Sir, you still haven't given me your name. You're not talking. Why aren't you talking? So one of these graves up here he's pointing at. I think it was this one. You know, funny thing is I have a better view through the camera than I do with my actual eyes seeing what's going on. Who's this person here? Could you tell me who this person is? Do you have a name? I heard something, but I didn't get it. Sorry. Could you tell me what's going on with that tree? I'm probably going to run this to about 22 minutes, and then I'm going to start 1 minute EVP sections. Just FYI, those will be on the next video. Sir, can you tell me what happened to you? How'd you die? You say a bullet? Liver? Did you get shot in the liver, or did you get shot and then you had sepsis? What war were you in? What? Were you in the Civil War? Were you a Union or Confederate soldier? Did you fight for the North or South? Union? What was your commander's name? David? David who? Did he have a last name? If I came here at night, would you show yourself to me? Would you let me see your body? Are you still in uniform? Because I see you in uniform. So when I look at this place, It looks like there's older graves up there, but as you come down, the graves get much older. Who is Elizabeth? Born 1761, died March 1864. 102 years old. Wow. God bless you, Elizabeth. That's quite... To be 102, born in 1761. Live that long. That's astonishing. What was the average lifespan, man? Okay, I'm going to shut this thing off, okay? Thank you. Thank you for speaking with me. Okay. So what's coming up next is 1 minute EVP sessions. I'm going to try and run the playback on those though through one of the speakers. I got to figure out which speaker is the better speaker. It sounded like the iCross that I use for my spirit box gives me better output, clearer output. It seemed like the other big Sony Bluetooth speaker drowned out a lot of the responses. So what I'm going to do is probably just use the iCross one for the EVP, the 1 minute EVP sessions. So here we go.